Imagine a world where abortion is redefined as only the willful killing of an unborn baby to exclude cesarean sections and miscarriages. Redefining abortion has long been associated with anti-choice rhetoric, yet its true significance is often overlooked. While many view redefining abortion as a specific legislative tactic aimed at creating narrow legal exceptions within abortion bans, it actually plays an important role in elective abortions. Redefining abortion is important because 1. It excludes medical procedures intended to save a pregnant person's life, such as treatment for an ectopic pregnancy, managing a miscarriage, removal of a dead embryo, or some C-sections, from the legal definition of abortion. 2. Medical experts and abortion rights advocates argue redefining abortion is misleading and intended to make it sound like existing definitions allow doctors to provide necessary care when, in reality, the redefinition creates confusion and a chilling effect on physicians. 3. Related efforts include redefinitions like in the Life at Conception Act introduced in the U.S. Congress to use constitutional authority to define a fetus as a person from the moment of fertilization. This importance becomes clear when examining the intentions of anti-choices. One major reason redefining abortion is important is because it puts more women's lives at risk. This aspect matters because the pro-life label is a misnomer because the movement is pro-birth, which fails to support women and children after birth through robust social programs, contributing to poor maternal and infant mortality rates in states with strict abortion bans, directly supporting the idea that pro-life is dangerous. This main point can be better understood by looking at major health bodies recognizing abortion as essential healthcare, critical for managing reproductive health and preventing complications from unsafe procedures. When performed by trained clinicians in appropriate settings, it is a safe medical intervention, with risks lower than childbirth, according to the California Surgeon General. In some cases, terminating a pregnancy, abortion, is the only way to preserve a patient's life or health, making it a medically necessary procedure, notes ACOG, American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. These examples help demonstrate how redefining abortion influences safety and medical necessity in a meaningful way. For example, trained clinicians in appropriate settings shows how redefining abortion affects who and where abortions are performed. Additionally, redefining terminating a pregnancy is the only way to preserve a patient's life or health further illustrates this influence. Together, these examples highlight the real-world impact of safety and medical necessity. These examples reveal that redefining abortion just redefines safety and medical necessity. By examining these situations more closely, it becomes clear that redefining abortion leads to more unsafe pregnancy, reinforcing the main point. As a result, redefining abortion strongly supports the thesis that it will lead to an willful killing of an unborn baby. This connection emphasizes why redefining abortion is especially significant in the safety and medical necessity of abortion. While this point is important, it is only one part of understanding redefining abortion. Considering the broader implications further highlights why redefining abortion deserves attention. In conclusion, redefining abortion is important because it makes cesarean sections and miscarriages even riskier. The body of this essay demonstrates how making pregnancy less safe, supported by examples and explanation, reinforces this argument. Ultimately, keeping the definition of abortion as it is, clearly signals the lasting importance of redefining abortion.